This will probably just go to Battlefield first game.
Yep, looks like it.
Missile? Yeah.
One of the easiest reads in all of Smash.
Samus can't really get punished for that missile. It's pretty worth to go for, but it's nice to know. Same thing, a lot of times it's good to know what a common first move for the character that you're playing against is. Like Falcos will a lot of times start off with lasers and things like that. It's nice to know so you can position around it. The Nair is really good in this matchup. Marth oh, wow.
Ooh, that was gorgeous. What a reaction.
Oh.
Going for side B, you don't see that in neutral too often.
That was a questionable there. Would have been nice. But.
Ooh. I wonder if he still has a grapple from that.
Can't get the slice. I don't know if he had time to wait
making Orange work for this. That was an interesting up B, just trying to tack on any extra damage you could, I suppose.
This
is not like Samus could punish him for
This
it.
is definitely the Marthritis area. I don't agree with trying to go for ledge there. Samus will come back to the edge with a fair 99% of the time, whether they're on the ledge or just double jumping to the stage from below the ledge. It's really common, so we should be scouting that out. Be ready for that. Oh, that was
so smart.
Showing off again the combo capability that Fair has, but he drops the edge guard there. He could have held edge for longer.
Indy really, I mean, one of the things you hear about Samus is just, oh, she can't combo. Like that's one of the reasons she's not top tier. And Indy always just makes me feel like the people who say that have never played against Samus before.
Yeah. She definitely has some stuff.
Like, back when I was playing Peach, he would still combo me, and I was like, how are you doing this? That's not a thing. But Indy with a good lead here. See if he's able to extend it even further. Orange really needs to get this edge guard if he wants to take back this game. Does end up dropping it. Again, Samus is just a very hard character to edge guard, so you can't really blame him for that. Indy going for the fair back onto stage. That's certainly not the safest of options. It can combo into up B, or at least it can shield combo into
Indy with another SD. This has been a pretty common thing in his matchups, but the missiles pulled through for him, and that's stock. You saw Orange looking for the up tilt there towards the end of that stock, which is a pretty common Marth option for killing floaties.
Ooh,
that's always nice. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Orange is not out of this yet. Ooh, he's trying to get him off stage so he can do something here. And he's going to roll back to middle stage though, but he's still stuck on edge. Nair back to stage is going to get him back there, but oh, it's so close. He does accidentally run off the stage though, but he's not going to get punished for it. Fair chain. Ooh, I wonder if that was they're both living. No, I don't think Marth can. No,
nah,
that's so unfortunate.
Yeah.
So first game goes to Orange there.
I'm getting some weird static in my headphones.
I am as well. I'm wondering what that's about. I'm gonna do that and see if that helps.
All right.
Again,
so,
like just 53%. We are 10 seconds in, and Samus already has racked 53% onto that mark.
These are good juggles coming out from Orange. These sort of mid-percent combos are pretty free for Marth a lot of times if you get a tempered aerial. It's pretty hard to convert them into kills in this matchup though. So if you're a floaty, don't get too scared. Just try to DI. Oh, that sucks. Yeah.
He snuck right on in there.
It was a really ambitious back air. It didn't really come too close to hitting. It was just a miscalculation by Orange. That was an interesting follow-up. I like it a lot. It was safe. It was guaranteed. I like the down air follow-up. You see Samus just kind of zoning this out. That's one of the first grabs he's gone for. I don't really like the grab in this matchup because usually Marth's at a pretty far range from you anyway, trying to be nice and mobile. So
I don't think he's gonna. I definitely think Yoshi's is one of Marth's best stages just in general, just because those platforms are so low that he's able to get so much off of it with the sword.
I'm not really sure what Orange's best option there. I don't know if he had time to get to ledge, or if down tilt would have covered more, or neutral B or something.
That's unfortunate.
I think that's the situation that Orange has been trying to get to happen, where he tries to cover the recovering Samus with the back air, and if the back air misses, then when they grapple the edge, the up B actually catches them out. I'm not sure if that's the intentional setup, but it definitely worked out there just like that. So.
Oh.
Yeah, Indy's been having some problems recently with his just with his recovery game. Go for the. He did not need to air dodge there.
No. That's the thing. I feel like players realize at the same time when someone can go to Randall.
Yeah.
like no one reacts to it quicker than anyone else. So as soon as someone realizes, oh, Randall is here, both the person trying to recover is going to go to Randall.
Oh, that sucks.
Ooh, that was so clean.
But he's a pretty low percent, so it didn't hurt him that much.
But
that tipper though.
Forward smash almost killed him. Ooh, but he goes way too far out, but Indy is not able to get to the ledge in time. Trying to read a roll there.
The down tilt zoning is really good. I wish he'd been doing more of that this game. It's pretty hard for Samus to deal with. It's really one of the only spacing moves that can contest Samus's F tilt.
Because again, Samus is just such a ground-focused character that if you're walling her out on the ground rather than trying to go in with fairs over and over again.
Yeah, that was a really good tomahawk. I knew that he was gonna not do a fair there. The fair there would have been pretty punishable. It can be pretty hard to get. Oh wow, that was an interesting choice. I'm not sure if it was intentional.
I wonder if he was just going to be ready to tech that missile instead.
Maybe.
But I did not expect him to be safe from it.
Yeah.
Oh, if only he could have wave dash back in time. But I think at that point he had already turned around and committed to his option, and he realized that he had to do something else.
This can be a pretty hard spot for Samus. She's really good at playing from ahead with a lead, but it can be difficult for her to pull ahead because a lot of times the other character can just play in a sort of trade-oriented way, easier to exploit when she's on the ground or when she doesn't have platforms to work with. Even though the majority of her neutral is ground-based, she gets a lot out of being able to cover the side platforms, which is what makes this a really good map. Is that there's no top platform, but there are side platforms that Samus can cover and utilize. Yeah, that was smart because Orange has just been dipping down, waiting for that, saving his neutral B. I dig the long range combos. That was sick.
What is this? Indy is so smart with his combos.
Really nickeling and diming him here.
He goes for the double nair, doesn't hit either of them.
Orange accidentally rolls there. Definitely was looking for a wave dash forward. Probably an F tilt or a fair. Something to just cover that sort of area. The nair is just really good in this matchup. It's a really quick move, has a couple of hits, and it's just really good for spacing purposes too.
I want to see Indy try and set up the extender again. During wave 1 of bracket, he played Horde.
Yeah.
And he got the extender out, and it was crazy.
Yep. I don't know, I think he might have, but it looked like Indy might have reversed ledge dash onto the ledge. That's a thing, I don't know if he did that, but I've been waiting for him to do that in this set because a lot of Marth's game is about sort of tricking into getting them off the ledge so he can take it, and that's a good way to counter trick him. But Indy had another mishap with his recovery.
That one was very unfortunate just because he was just a little too low for one of his bombs to knock him back up. And it just so happened to be the bomb that he really needed to knock him back up. Interesting up smash. I feel like
an up tilt might have been better, but
it's almost always better to go for something that you might be able to get something a little more off. Because he knew that would kill, right?
Yeah. I don't think it would have killed even if he got the good hitbox of it. Yeah.
And that's his jump is gone. Yep.
That's the counter pick coming. That's the stage coming in play for Indy. See, he could have covered a lot more if he went for a tipper F smash there.
Agreed. I'm
not sure if he meant to do the up smash. I vote probably not, but I think Orange has been trying to utilize that recently.
Ooh, is not able to tech off the wall.
However, this is actually potentially a very odd spot.
A very dangerous spot. Marth is able to just spam up B there and be fairly safe. But he's going to go down low for that. He's not going to get the edge guard, and now he's up against the wall. He's choosing to just back off until the stage changes. That's fair. That's entirely fair.
Yeah.
Oh! That's not going to kill him, though, but that definitely did the job of getting him off of him.
Yeah, gets him control of the stage, and now...
And he's going to...
He should have ledge hop nared there. That was a good bomb. But not the best sweet spot.
Martha's got so much jank up his sleeve that I'm very afraid that if Indy doesn't close his stock out now, he might actually be able to lose this.
Yeah.
Oh, but speaking of jank.
Hopefully Orange will start reading that nair. He could have teched that one there, but he definitely wasn't ready for it.
I definitely agree with the choice to Fountain. I didn't really think about it that much earlier, but Fountain, similar to Yoshi's, just has platforms that let Marth sit there and use his sword to the best of its ability. But that forward smash is going to catch out his jump, and that's an extremely early stock.
Yeah, very lack of double jump, lack of DI. Made that a pretty easy stock. And Orange usually does that, where you kill him pretty early. He tries to go for that quick.
He wants the equalizer, right?
Yeah.
It's like Peach. After you get comboed really hard, you just spam down smash until they're at 64. So Indy just kind of playing a camping game. He's jumping around, dropping bombs, trying to make sure he can get back down safely. But Orange not really letting him. He's only got 30% on him right now, and he should be able to close out the
Orange
stock.
is controlling Samus pretty well now. He went for that these F smashes in neutral, which are really punishable. I really don't agree with them. High risk, high reward, I guess. But he could definitely just push him off slow game. You know, you got a lot of minutes.
There is a downside to Fountain right there, is that the camera doesn't go out far enough to show you just how far away from the stage you are. So Indy thought he was significantly closer than he was, and because of that he tried to grapple, but he was just too far away.
I like that dash dance from Orange. He thought that Indy was going to shield his fair, but he actually hit him, so he was expecting the out of shield option.
So Indy doing a really good job of just trying to maintain the lead that he got so early on.
He needs to wave dash forward for those down smash punishes.
Because fair isn't an up tilt away from being even. I think he did read the runoff nair there, because I think that's what Indy was going for. I could be wrong on that, but I don't.
Should be ready for it here. See, he's going high. He's going higher above the stage now because he's
very smart.
He's prepared for it now.
That nair isn't going to combo into anything, and again, that's just one of the problems with playing against Samus, is that she is heavy and light.
Yeah.
Heavy and floaty, moreover. He's gonna try and go for some grapple. Yeah, he had.
This is last stock, last match here.
Oh yeah, they could have started on game 5 with 1 stock, and it would have been the same result.
Yep. It was a very good recovery.
This is going to be really close, but he's trying to.
He tried to go for the wave dash off there. He was ready for it.
That back air isn't going to kill off the top and not off the side either. And now, he tries to go for the counter. That's going to be
went
it.
for it all.
Indy over Orange. Orange seeded 3rd. Indy seeded, is that 12th?
17th.
17th.
Probably an